If you're traveling through Contra Costa County, you can't miss Mount Diablo State Park. We'll visit the area in late winter and then head further east to catch a motorcycle hill climbing event at Carnegie State Vehicular Recreation Area. In February, I traveled to Mount Diablo State Park. The winter rain had turned the hills a brilliant green and had cleared away the fog, leaving magnificent views. As I drove up the mountain, sights of rolling hillsides dotted with excellent specimens of oak trees and unusual rock formations appeared. I found historic Diablo stoves in quaint picnic areas, perched on overlooks and tucked into canyons. Years ago, tribes of Native Americans who traveled these hills considered Mount Diablo to be a spiritual place, especially an area now known as Rock City. I drove to Rock City to meet with Dave, one of the park's rangers. This scenic area is full of enormous sandstone boulders and rocks and contains many interesting trails to explore. It seems that in every turn of the road there's a new beautiful scene, a view, a rock formation. What are we seeing in the park?
Well, being the park is about 20,000 acres in size, it has a lot to offer to everyone that comes and visits. From the summit, you can see approximately 40,000 square miles, and some have said it's the second best view in the entire world. Definitely the best view in all of California. We have a variety of ecosystems, actually two main ones, the aquatic and terrestrial, and then many sub-units of the ecosystems that are great for school children. When they come up, we have several different interpretive programs, both put on by the park staff and by concessionaires that provide thousands of hours a year of interpretation to school children. The rock outcroppings are some of the most attractive parts of the park, especially in the Rock City area. We have a large number of rock climbers that come out and utilize the rocks for climbing and practicing of cliff rescue by some of our local fire department and other search and rescue agencies.
Mount Diablo is located virtually in the middle of several populated areas. Does that have any impact on the visitorship?
Well, it certainly does. We average about 700,000 to 1 million visitors a year, which provides an ample opportunity for many different types of recreational activities, especially bicycling, hiking, horseback riding, and just coming up to see the beautiful views. The bicycling is of a major interest that has really peaked probably in the last 10 years or so.
Dave, visitors seem to enjoy driving to the top of Mount Diablo. How far is the drive, and what will people see when they get there?
Well, the drive is approximately 10 miles from either our north or south gate entrance, which is from Danville or Walnut Creek, respectively.
Tell me about the visitor center at the top.
Well, the visitor center was a building that was constructed by the Civilian Conservation Corps back in the 1930s and was actually designed to be a visitor center, but was not set up and built with the interior as we see it today until the late 1980s, with a lot of help from the Mount Diablo Interpretive Association. And the visitor center really is a compilation of the entire park and all the resources within the park. We have displays on the geology of the park, the Native American history of the park, topographic maps of the park, as well as the natural and historical portions of the park. On the top of the visitor center is an observation deck where people can go up and take pictures and see the views of almost all of California. There are telescopes available up there for a quarter, I believe, for 5 minutes, and you can see out to the Farallon Islands, up to Mount Lassen, and down to Mount Hamilton and beyond.
How's the camping here, and does one need a reservation?
Well, the campgrounds are on reservation. We have 3 campgrounds throughout the park that total approximately 60 campsites. They range from here in the Live Oak area at about 1,500 foot elevation all the way up to Juniper Campground, which is almost at the 3,000 foot elevation.
And it can be a little cold up there, I suspect.
It certainly can. Some nights during the winter, actually tonight we're expecting a little bit of snow coming into the park, and it does happen as low as the Juniper Campground. The winds do blow a little bit strong up there, but it can be a really enjoyable wilderness experience up away from everybody. Mount Diablo, as well as all the other state parks, are just a wonderful place to be able to go and recreate or sit in peaceful tranquility and provide a place for all the animal life and plant life to prosper throughout California.